April 26th, about 10:20. Some time ago, there was an engineer from one of the major detector manufacturers was answering questions. He made a comment about a new unit. I want everybody to go back and listen closely at what this engineer said, because I've looked at this. Manicore. The gentleman used the term more power. That's exactly what he said, more power, in his first sentence. And then his next sentence, he starts off, into the ground. This detector will light up the ground, and a person will find more targets. And you know, there was a person in the United States made a big deal about this. But notice that engineer never did say a damn thing about transmit power. He never used the term transmit in front of the word power. Now, when we say a detector lights up the ground, even from an engineer standpoint, even a person without an engineering degree using a metal detector, we could use that as a figure of speech, right? I could take any VLF detector into a site, find a lot of targets, and say, boy, this thing lit up the ground. Okay, I think that's what that engineer was saying. Okay. Now, he used the term, or the word, power when he started talking. Wonder if he would have used the word powerful. I'll give you a few examples here. Is the Deus 2 a more powerful detector than the Deus 1? Anybody that's used both of them knows the damn answer to that question. Yes. Is the Manicore a more powerful detector than the E-Track? If anybody has used both of those machines, they'll know the answer to that question. The answer is yes. But it ain't got a damn thing to do with transmit power per se. And of course, you know, there was a rabbit hole that went down in, and everybody, oh, the transmit power on it's this, and this machine is this, and this machine is this. You know, there's more to a VLF metal detector than just transmit power. That Manicore is really good on hot ground for a multi-frequency detector, on gold nuggets, and other things. Far better than a MineLab E-Track, which is multi-frequency too, and a CTX. Even the Equinox does better on the hot ground. And then you start talking about Salt Beach. The Manicore runs circles around a CTX for depth. Gold rings. So, you know, you all can go back and look at that discussion, how this gentleman, this engineer, I've actually talked to him one time on the phone. He called me because I had seen something with a certain model detector a few years back, and he wanted to get some information from me. But that's what he said. More power. Well, he could have used the word powerful or more powerful. He would have been telling the truth. And here's something else to note in this gentleman's discussion. Him talking about this, he never mentioned any other model detector. Not even any of their own products, I don't believe. You know, the old sharpshooter don't have a college degree. He's not a school teacher. But I can read, and you know, when we talk, when a person is talking, not necessarily giving a speech, you know, when we read, you know, you have sentences, paragraphs, and, you know, and you have structures, introductory sentences. But when a gentleman is given an interview answering questions, it's not necessarily when they're talking. You know, you can't take that word power, for example, that he started off with, and apply it to every other sentence that he says. That's all he said. Manticore has more power. Well, to a metal detectorist, what would that mean? A Manticore has more power on wet salt sand than an Excalibur don't. It's got more power. It's going to go deeper on gold rings. It's going to hit the smaller stuff better. More power. Looking at it from a detectorist point of view. Not which one's got the most transmit power, but which one actually does a lot more things better. That's power. That's what it means to the sharpshooter anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video.